Okay, I gotta show this before it gets patched. Oh, you don't ban me. Charlotte has infinite range. If you hit an enemy with her normal and then hit a plant, the third auto will just hit the enemy from any range. Yeah, I stole this from Reddit. Why in the world was I on Reddit, you ask? Well, you see, I was trying to 100% the new regions, but for some reason, it was impossible for me to do the Morte region, the Morty region. I did everything. I got every Mora crate. I got those like triangle things that also give Mora. Just to realize I skipped like 3 time trials. I don't even know how that happens, but here's the Charlotte guide. I don't know what I'm gonna call it, so for now it's just the Charlotte guide. This is like a week late. It's okay, you guys definitely haven't seen a Charlotte guide yet, right? Her normal attack is camera. Yeah, she kills people with her camera. Camera with a K, of course. And apparently it has recoil? Not like that. For her charged attack, she makes her camera fly and take a picture from above. Better POV, I guess. This is actually how you activate her Numa. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Her like Fontaine specific thing. Here are some wacky fun facts about this camera. Its interior is water, fire, impact, and explosion proof? How is something explosion proof? It also shoots out a knife? She named it
Monsieur Vérite.
Yeah, that. Mr. Truth. Speaking of truth, she's the best cryo catalyst in this game. I don't hate Wriothesley, I'd just rather use any other character. Her skill has a tap and hold. With the tap, she takes a picture. You know, as you do with the camera. With a K, of course. It deals cryo damage and applies snappy silhouette to 5 enemies. And that does cryo damage every 1.5 seconds for 6 seconds. It sure is applying cryo. As for the hold, it's kind of like Nahida's, but not really at all. So when you hold the E, the picture will enlarge, and once you release it, it'll mark all enemies with focused impression, which is just snappy silhouette, but it lasts for twice as long and does more damage. So much more. The cooldown is 12 seconds for the tap and 18 for the hold. That's a pretty long time. However, this is where talent 1 comes into play, which for every marked enemy that dies, the CD will be decreased by 2 seconds for a max of 4 times. That's 8 seconds, by the way. By the way, I read a lot about her for this video. Apparently Ascension mats are canon.
Stuff really does boost people's strength, huh? It was all rumors, but now here I am, experiencing it for myself. Have you done this for other people in the past too? Were the materials you use different? If so, how? Also, I'm wondering... sorry, force of habit.
Since when? How does giving her 168 barrel conches increase her stats? If someone gave me 168 seashells, I'm never talking to them again. What does she do with them? Not to mention what this means for other characters. I mean, some of these are kind of explainable. You know, maybe Lisa just eats 168 Valberries and then powers up. But what does Chongyun do with condensed geo? What does Kazuha do with mushrooms and mechanical parts? What does Sino do with the scarabs? Does he eat them? She's an ice character with pink hair and also takes pictures? She's just like March 7th. I really re-downloaded Star Rail for this. Please subscribe. You think I'm gonna re-download this game and not show off? Yeah, right. Do you know who I am? Her burst creates a newsflash shield, which does AoE cryo. It also heals. She's a healer, by the way. I probably should have mentioned that. Oh, whatever. It actually heals pretty well. Too bad it disappears faster than my battery on mobile because it only lasts for 4 seconds, which is not that long, especially compared to other healing abilities. Her burst also costs 80 energy. Okay, I guess you need some ER. Her second talent gives her a boost depending on where her teammates come from. No, a little racist. But what reporter isn't, am I right? Characters from Fontaine give her a healing bonus, and non-Fontonians give her cryo damage. So, you know, she'd be a better healer with Fontaine characters, and a better damage dealer with non-Fontaine characters. I mean, this could affect your team, but like, you know, either way you're getting a buff. Her passive is actually pretty cool. Once you get an item from an event, you can activate it and then her held E will change. You can now take pictures with her E. By the time this vid goes up, the event won't be live just yet, so I had to steal this clip from Genshin. Thank God it's not the 15th gain extra materials while crafting. Since this item is in an event, I assume it'll just be like in a shop after it finishes, like the other event items. So I don't know how monocles work, but this is just floating. How? Her build? Yeah, I guess I should talk about that. I guess Noblesse. I mean, she's a support. Can't really go wrong with Noblesse. Although, I guess if you already had a Noblesse user, like Golden Troop, it would definitely help her with her damage. But I mean, you're not picking Charlotte for her damage. Main stats? Just like attack, right? I mean, that's everything. I guess you could like go for some crit. Maybe a crit rate circlet if you're using the Favonius Codex, which is probably the best weapon. I mean, she's a support character, so Favonius weapons are just the best in general. And it probably helps her a lot with her ER. But if for some reason you just randomly have a lot of ER, then you would go an attack weapon. I'm pretty sure Oathsworn Eye is an event weapon, but it's pretty good. I guess you could go for the Fontaine Craft, or if you want the very best for Charlotte, you could give her like Skyward Atlas for the attack, I guess. No, just give her Favonius Codex. Indefatigable. What does that mean? Indefatigable. Persisting tirelessly. Must be nice. So surely there's gonna be a boss here, right? Like it's not just chilling here. Like I really thought the new boss this patch would have been here, but I guess we'll just keep waiting. Constellations, real quick. C1 heals more. C2 boosts attack based off of how many people you hit with E. C3 better ult. C4 the E gives you more energy. C5 better skill. C6 when you damage someone with the held E, it'll do a coordinated attack and heal the active character. So you know how like no Genshin character wears a bra? I think this is the closest we have to one. Teams, I mean, there's nothing really specific, and she'd probably fit well on a cryo team, you know, but like she's a healer, so just use her as a healer, you know, and the healer slot is where you would put her. Healers are pretty important, especially right now, since for some reason all these Fontaine characters just love to harm themselves. I mean, yeah, she's just a healer with cryo application, I guess. That's pretty much it. I also did this. This is pretty fun, actually. That was my Charlotte guide. So this one took a while. Happy Thanksgiving. The video's over, by the way. You can click off. I'm pretty sure I'm at the point where I've just been working on it so long I can't tell if it's good or bad. Like I hope it's good. Like if you didn't learn anything, I hope you at least laughed once. I mean, if you're still here, you probably had a good time. I don't know how to end this. Say cheese. Okay, bye.